Hurricanes. These swirling storms evoke images of immense power and destruction. They are a force of nature capable of reshaping coastlines and leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Their winds howl, their rains flood, and their storm surges rise. But what exactly makes these storms so powerful? How do they form, and why do they cause such widespread damage? Hurricanes begin as simple tropical disturbances, clusters of thunderstorms over warm ocean waters. As these disturbances gather strength, they can develop into tropical depressions, and with further intensification, they become tropical storms. When the winds reach a sustained speed of 74 miles per hour, the storm is officially classified as a hurricane. The process of intensification is driven by the heat and moisture from the ocean, which fuels the storm's growth. But what transforms an unassuming weather disturbance into a raging monster? The answer lies in the interplay of atmospheric conditions. Warm sea surface temperatures, low vertical wind shear, and high humidity in the mid-troposphere are crucial ingredients. When these conditions align, they create a conducive environment for the storm to thrive and intensify. Let's delve into the heart of these storms, exploring their birth, evolution, and the profound impact they have on our planet. The eye of the hurricane, a calm and clear area at the center, is surrounded by the eye wall, where the most intense winds and rainfall occur. This structure is what makes hurricanes so formidable, as the eye wall can cause catastrophic damage when it makes landfall. Our journey takes us to the warm waters of the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. These regions are particularly susceptible to hurricanes due to their warm sea surface temperatures and favorable atmospheric conditions. The warm waters act as a fuel source, providing the energy needed for the storm to grow and intensify. This region, often referred to as Hurricane Alley, provides the ideal breeding ground for these meteorological titans. The combination of warm waters, moist air, and favorable wind patterns creates a perfect environment for hurricanes to form and strengthen. As these storms move across the ocean, they can grow in size and intensity, becoming powerful systems capable of causing widespread destruction. Here, under the scorching summer sun, the stage is set for nature's most dramatic performances. The intense heat causes the ocean water to evaporate, adding moisture to the atmosphere. This moisture is then carried upward by the storm's updrafts, releasing latent heat as it condenses into clouds. This process further fuels the storm, allowing it to grow and intensify. The result is a powerful hurricane capable of unleashing devastating winds, torrential rains, and destructive storm surges. The birth of a hurricane begins innocently enough. It starts with a simple tropical disturbance, a cluster of thunderstorms over warm ocean waters. At this stage, the weather is relatively calm and the sea appears tranquil, giving no hint of the powerful storm that is about to develop. Warm, moist air rises from the ocean's surface, driven by the heat of the sun. This warm air carries with it a significant amount of water vapor, which is essential for the formation of a hurricane. As the air rises, it cools and the water vapor begins to condense into clouds. This process creates an area of low pressure below, drawing in more air from the surrounding areas. The continuous inflow of air into this low-pressure zone causes the system to grow and intensify. On weather maps, this low-pressure area is often depicted as a swirling mass, indicating the beginning stages of a storm. As the warm air rises and cools, water vapor condenses, forming clouds and releasing latent heat. This release of heat further warms the surrounding air, causing it to rise even more rapidly. The cycle of rising air and condensation continues, creating a self-sustaining system that fuels the developing storm. This cycle of rising air and condensation is crucial for the storm's development. The more heat that is released, the stronger the storm becomes. Over time, the system becomes more organized, with a well-defined center and bands of thunderstorms spiraling outward. The initial cluster of thunderstorms is called a tropical disturbance. At this stage, the system is still relatively disorganized, but it has the potential to develop into something much more powerful. Meteorologists closely monitor these disturbances, looking for signs of further development. As the system organizes and wind speeds increase, it graduates to a tropical depression. This is the next stage in the development of a hurricane. The system now has a more defined circulation, and wind speeds are typically between 25 and 38 miles per hour. The storm is beginning to take shape, but it is still not strong enough to be classified as a tropical storm. With wind speeds reaching 39 to 73 miles per hour, it becomes a tropical storm and earns a name. This is a significant milestone in the life of a hurricane. The storm is now strong enough to cause damage and pose a threat to coastal areas. It is given a name to help with communication and tracking. Finally, when sustained wind speeds hit 74 miles per hour, a hurricane is born. At this stage, the storm is a powerful and dangerous system capable of causing widespread destruction. The hurricane has a well-defined eye, surrounded by a wall of intense thunderstorms. It is a force of nature that commands respect and caution. To understand the destructive potential of a hurricane, we turn to the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale. This scale, ranging from Category 1 to Category 5, classifies hurricanes based on their wind speed and potential for damage. Each category signifies a higher level of danger. Category 1 hurricanes, the weakest on the scale, can still cause damage to trees, power lines, and poorly constructed structures. As we move up the scale, the potential for destruction increases exponentially. Category 5 hurricanes, with wind speeds exceeding 157 miles per hour, are capable of catastrophic damage. Hurricanes are not stationary beasts. They are steered across the ocean by a complex interplay of atmospheric forces. Trade winds, blowing from east to west, often guide hurricanes westward across the Atlantic. The Coriolis effect, caused by Earth's rotation, causes the storms to curve northward in the northern hemisphere. Predicting a hurricane's path is crucial for issuing timely warnings and evacuations. The National Hurricane Center, or NHC, uses sophisticated computer models and real-time data to track hurricanes and forecast their movement. Category 5, the apex of nature's fury. Category 5 hurricanes represent the pinnacle of a hurricane's power. These meteorological monsters are capable of unleashing winds of unimaginable force, often exceeding 157 miles per hour. The devastation they leave in their wake is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Hurricane Irma, a Category 5 storm that ravaged the Caribbean in 2017, serves as a stark reminder of their destructive potential. Irma's winds, exceeding 185 miles per hour, reduced entire islands to rubble, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable destruction. A warming world. Climate change and hurricane intensity. As our planet warms due to climate change, the intensity of hurricanes is expected to increase. Warmer ocean temperatures provide more fuel for these storms, leading to more rapid intensification and potentially higher wind speeds. While the exact relationship between climate change and hurricane frequency is complex, the scientific consensus is clear. A warmer world will likely experience more intense and potentially more destructive hurricanes. The importance of preparedness, staying safe in the storm's path. Living in a hurricane-prone area requires vigilance and preparedness. Knowing your evacuation route, having a disaster supply kit, and staying informed about hurricane forecasts are essential for staying safe during hurricane season. Heeding the warnings of local officials and taking appropriate safety measures can mean the difference between life and death when a hurricane threatens. Remember, preparedness is not paranoia, it's common sense. Respecting the power of nature. In this section, we delve into the profound impact that natural phenomena, particularly hurricanes, have on our world. These powerful storms are not just weather events, they are a testament to the incredible forces at play on our planet. They remind us of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the Earth and the need for us to respect and understand these forces. Hurricanes are a testament to the awesome power of nature. These massive storms with their swirling winds and torrential rains can cause widespread devastation. They form over warm ocean waters and can grow to immense sizes, affecting entire regions. The sheer power of a hurricane is a reminder of the might of natural forces and the importance of respecting and preparing for them. They are a reminder that we live on a dynamic planet, subject to the forces of wind, water, and weather. The formation of a hurricane involves a complex interplay of atmospheric conditions, including temperature, humidity, and wind patterns. As these elements come together, they create a powerful storm system that can have far-reaching impacts. The dynamic nature of our planet means that we must always be vigilant and prepared for these natural events. Understanding these storms, respecting their power, and taking steps to prepare for their wrath is crucial for our safety and well-being. Preparation can make a significant difference in the outcome of a hurricane. This includes having an emergency plan, securing property, and staying informed about weather updates. Communities that are well prepared can better withstand the impacts of these powerful storms and recover more quickly. As we continue to study hurricanes and unravel their complexities, we gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of our planet's systems and the importance of protecting our environment. Scientists and meteorologists work tirelessly to understand the factors that contribute to hurricane formation and behavior. Their research helps us predict and prepare for these storms, ultimately saving lives and reducing damage. By studying hurricanes, we also learn more about the broader climate system and the ways in which human activities can influence natural processes. For it is in understanding and respecting nature that we can truly learn to live in harmony with it. By recognizing the power and beauty of natural phenomena like hurricanes, we can develop a deeper connection to the world around us. This connection fosters a sense of responsibility to protect and preserve our environment for future generations. Living in harmony with nature means taking proactive steps to reduce our impact on the planet, supporting conservation efforts, and promoting sustainable practices. In doing so, we honor the incredible forces of nature and ensure a healthier, more resilient world for all.